Now, going over to the Culture Part podcast, you have Trump derangement syndrome rampant as a college professor or a college gentleman. Oh, definitely not a gentleman, but a college, well, he's not really a man, but we'll say it's a man. And say that Trump voters should just end their lives, which, yes, more from the tolerant, peaceful left. This comes to us thanks to Libs of TikTok, in which she says, quote, Assistant Director for Fraternity and Sorority Life at UE Oregon, or U Oregon, tells Trump supporters to kill themselves. Any comment, U Oregon? Which again, it's Oregon. He'll probably get a raise knowing the University of Oregon and yeah, how they probably feel on that side of the country. Yeah. And he looks about as you would expect. Although, like, maybe a caveat. He does not have blue hair. I was a little surprised there. Although he does have the red, I don't know why this is, for me, it's a big red flag. He has the cowring, which, again, I don't know who, is there like an absence conspiracy theory maybe? That the people who are pushing the cow rings are just doing it because they know it's unattractive, no one will let her go for it? Women are doing this left and right. I don't know who's causing this. I have maybe it's conspiracy theory that someone's doing it to spur the idea of abstinence, since men will not want to sleep with the average woman who has a stupid cow ring on her nose. But now, this guy got it too. Which, I didn't know guys did that. Well, yeah, it's almost, the mind merely boggles at the ineptitudes of his fashion style, or lack thereof. But let's hear what he has to say.
I'm done crying. My sadness is over.
Red flag number one, a man crying. Especially at an election? Really? I think there's only one or two times where it is appropriate for a man to cry. Perhaps seeing the Grand Canyon and maybe seeing his daughter being married and he's walking her down the aisle. I can't think of a third appropriate time. Let me know in the comments. What's an appropriate time for a man to cry? But yeah, I say quote unquote man with this person because yeah, real men aren't crying because of an election. That's just ridiculous.
Over. My anger has set in. I am a very petty person, and I am very proud of that. Love it about myself, actually.
Why would you be proud of a character flaw? That's like me being proud of my speaking ineptitudes and stuttering. Why would I be proud of that? It's something I'm actively trying to fix. And I have that theory when I first started the show, very little subscribers. But as I get more subscribers, I become slightly better at speaking. I was going to say, there's a low bar, but I have that theory, and it's proven to be true thus far. So if you can click that button, greatly appreciate it, and it'll help me get through maybe a whole episode speaking perfectly, articulately, and at a slow pace. So that's a pie in the sky goal, but click that button. I think it'll work.
And so, I say this in the most disrespectful way possible. I don't care if you are my family. I don't care if you're my friend. I don't care if we've been friends our entire lives.
He has friends?
You can literally go fuck yourself if you voted for Donald Trump. If you are so sad about your groceries being expensive, get a better fucking paying job. Do better in life. Get a fucking education. Do something. Because you are fucking stupid. And I hope you go jump off of a fucking bridge.
Ironically, he ends with his rant with a peace sign, which clearly he's not wishing anyone peace. Quite the antithesis. He wants you to jump off a bridge, which is pretty inconvenient for the rescue team. So I wouldn't suggest that. And in addition to, I don't think anyone should end their lives. And he's talking about, oh yeah, groceries are in typical college ignorance. I debate how much of an ROI I really got with my college degree. I think I learned more in the first year of owning a business than going to business school. I think it was mostly a terrible ROI. Someday I'll pay that. We'll get to paying that off. But yeah, saying if you want to, you worry about grocery prices, just get a new job. Really? Just like I did not think this was possible. Is this just a more mentally vacuous Andrew Tate? Maybe. Well, let's hear him say that again. You should just get a new job.
Groceries being expensive, get a better fucking paying job. Do better in life. Get a fucking education. Do something.
Get an education. Yeah. Hillary, interestingly enough, I've interviewed a lot of people on my interview show. I've interviewed more millionaires who have high school degrees or just dropped out than people who actually have college degrees and are still paying off those loans. So yeah, let's just say I'm pretty pessimistic about any ROI when it comes to a college degree these days.
Because you are fucking stupid. And I hope you go jump off of a fucking bridge.
And well, maybe they'll fire him by tomorrow, or given the politics of Oregon, maybe they'll give him a raise. Now, this one, Pretty Vile got 6.5 million views as well as 76,000 likes. Let's see. Now, Libs TikTok also says, quote, same guy, update. The same faculty member previously did time in jail for over hazing of a student. As of 2014, apparently. If anything, his fashion has actually decreased in quality, which is saying something. Holy Moses, he's placed on leave. The college did something? I'm shocked. Is it paid leave? I suspect it is paid leave, like most government jobs. As it says, a spokesperson for the University of Oregon told the National News Desk that Mr. Serrato was placed on administrative leave. The school also opened an investigation into the post and is reviewing the context of the university policy. And sources quote, role as a public employee, according to Seidel. Got 2.6 thousand likes. Catturd says he deleted his X account, LL, getting 9.4 thousand likes. Which is always a sure sign of cowardice if you just acquiesce from any type of conversation. Just go run and hide. Paul Zuba says, pronouns in bio, of course. Yeah. Another red flag here. He calls himself Bud as a nickname. His name is apparently Leo Bud Serrato. And his pronouns, is this the TikTok? Let me know if I should bother getting on that platform. You know, I'll get some Chinese spyware in my life. It's him, he, him, his as his pronouns, apparently. Grammar teachers must be irate these days. That got 1.1 thousand likes. Livercrap Media TM says, why do they all look like this? Getting 3.2 thousand likes, which, I don't know, the nose ring is a new one. I haven't seen that too often. Is that trending now on the left? I mean, I've never met a man in life who has a cow ring. I've seen some gals with it. I have not been brazen enough to actually ask a woman face to face who has that, like who inspired her. Like, is this a thing that they're doing in Hollywood or celebrity or social media that I haven't noticed, where it's just trending and they all want to look hip? It still boggles my mind. Oil London says, quote, it's always the ones with the nose rings, 265 likes. Yeah. Livercrap Media also, TM says, also, bahaha, cope and seethe, more of us than them anyways, suck it libs, getting 516 likes. Let's see. Catturd also has an AI-generated picture of Trump and a cat, and it says cry more libs. They're holding up posters that say that. Getting 1.3 thousand likes. Mary says, quote, this is why Kamal lost, because of people like this. Diminishing people's financial struggles. The party that pretends to care about people really doesn't, especially if you don't follow their lead and do what they want you to do. Ain't that something? 9.9 thousand likes. Yep. And again, the dumbest thing Kamala ever said was she would not do anything different in the past 3.5 years. Terrible. Like, if all the, like, maybe we should give her credit for making an honest statement. That's pretty rare in politics, but I mean, nothing. Like, you couldn't have come out and said, you know what, I really should have fought inflation more and realized how much it's destroying the middle class and everyday Americans. Now, you also have Heather 007 says, quote, this is your sign to tell your kids to look into the trades. College has become a breeding ground for indoctrination. P.S. When he gets fired, just tell him to get a better effing job. Getting 6.9 thousand likes. Can we make that 7? I don't know, but I did like that statement. Which, yeah, the trades is an exceptional way to go. I mean, even in my generation, the public schools from middle school and high school basically shamed public trades, saying that they basically try to brainwash every kid, saying that the only way you can be successful is going to college, which, again, hilariously ironic. Most of the millionaires I know are self-made businessmen. They can go to college. And most people I know who went to college are still paying off those damn loans. Let's see. I'm not seeing any contrarian statements thus far. Some people are saying she called the president of the University of Oregon. Let's see. And a lot of people are posting his information because, again, it's a public school, so you can find it if you look for it. Argo says, why do they all have these? It's a picture of a cow with a cow ring on it. I got 666 likes, which, yes, let me know in the comments. Who the hell's out there pushing this thing, pushing the idea of getting a cow ring? I mean, earrings have become, those are pretty normalized. I'm okay with an earring. I'm a woman. But, I mean, once you get to the nose ring, I get a little, as the youth might say, sus or suspicious. Then the cow ring, I just can't not, I have to bite my tongue and consciously make an effort not to laugh when I see that in the real world. It's just really bizarre. Now, let me know in the comments. He's placed on leave. Do you think he'll actually get any disciplinary, any actions against him? Do you think they'll just slap him on the wrist and maybe it's like, I'm going to just give him paid leave and he'll come back in a couple of days or weeks and it'll be no problem? Let me know in the comments because, as always, I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.